the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one sliced foul. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Rojas gets under it, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Bryce Harper.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Pitch misses there, outside. And it's 1-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one pulled foul. 0-1 down.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one the other way. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
0-2 is the count.
That's outside.
That's off the plate.
And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
We got full count.
1 out, base is empty. That's a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ball 1.
And that is out of play. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Line drive. And there are 2 outs. Now a long throw to first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, by ya.
0-1's the count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now the count is even. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's JT Realmuto. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. Boom. On to second. They get one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. This is Bryson Stott.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Sanchez back to work. Out to short. That's one out the bottom of the second. Now batting Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
That misses. 1-0. And a foul ball. To the right side. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here comes Realmuto. There's the strike. No score here in the second.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And that misses.
Ball 2.
2-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. In there safely. First and second. 2 outs. Rojas now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Stop over to first in time. Inning over. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Trey Turner. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Trey.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Turner is out. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one missed. Harper in his 13th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Got all of that one. He'll touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos makes the grab. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That one missing inside.
Hey!
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So Harper stands in. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Harper is gone. 1 down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And that's fouled off. Squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. 2 outs. And misses inside. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and Castellanos is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
This to center field. Rojas on the move, and there's 1 down. So up next, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a foul ball.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Max Kepler at the plate. A single his first time.
Left fielder Max Kepler.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
JT Realmuto
the
steps
catcher,
in.
JT Realmuto.
Little chopper rolls foul. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Rojas on the run into the gap. Makes the grab. One away. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Move to second. Kepler back in on a dive.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Throw to second, save. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. Harper in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. 1 out. Runner at second. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one is inside ball 1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front,
Now
rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And Schwarber strikes out. And we're back. And now it's JT Realmuto. Luzardo back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Just missed.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One gone runner at first. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. That's to third, and it kicks off the base, and it gets by him. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
there's 1.
He's out.
And 2.
He's out.
In time to first for the double play.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one not close. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground. The throw to first. And Realmuto is out. That's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one misses in the dirt. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. That's to third, and that squirts through. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The right fielder.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Carlos Hernandez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at second. Ripped to right. And he boots it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Out there to center. Rojas tracks it down for the out. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1, no strike.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering is in for a strike. with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside, and it's 2-1. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Turner grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Runner in scoring position. No outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And that's way high, and it's 2-1. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Trey Turner now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Ball 2.
Harper off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Castellanos moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play. So here is Bryce Harper. Up and in. Ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Harper checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball to Bohm. Handles, throws to first. Harper retired. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the designated
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas in position and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Nick Castellanos. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the left fielder,
Now
Max
batting,
Kepler.
the left fielder, Max.
Just
Kepler.
missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that
Ball 2.
misses. And it's 2-1. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2. Boom. And Real Muto is out. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Just missed.
1-0.
That's in there. And the count even at 1.
I got a ball,
Still
1 strike.
only 1 out here in the inning. That one out to right. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 away. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Turner.
First offering. Runner goes.
0-1.
Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Rojas stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So a man aboard, and now here is Harper. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. It has the distance, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 11-2. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Schwarber at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. That'll end the inning after all. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And it hits the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it is JT Real Muto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, not close.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Kepler off of first with 2 away. That smash towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Nick Castellanos. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Now, Max Kepler. He's already homered in this game.
Kepler.
And a base hit. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and he breaks his bat. Harper makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Just missed. Foul ball. 2 outs. Inside.
That's inside.
That's ball 2.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
That's out.
Next pitch is outside. And that one clips the corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. At the plate, Trey Turner.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. 2 away down. Last chance for the Phillies. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Right side, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players.